Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube account and we are continuing our progression, not only in the campaign, but also with Lucilla. Overall, we've gotten quite a few Stargazer cards. You can see we're picking up another 8 out of here because we are on the leaderboard within the treasure hunt. And it seems like at this point where I'm at, I need her to work within the PvP formation. Now, of course, Lucilla is huge within the treasure scramble, guys. A lot of other game modes, not a lot of utility. But we have farmed up in total, a total of what, 34 Stargazer scrolls at this point. We also have over 10,000 diamonds. We got it out of the Curse Realm, the Nightmare Corridor, farmed a little bit in the Temporal Rift. So we actually did get some cards out of the Rift. We got them out of the Treasure Scramble. We got 34 again in the last couple days. Tower of Light is another place that we have been farming, guys. Got another 5 emblems out of there, even though they were not time emblems, but we're at 235 with our time emblems out of here, or unfortunately they weren't Stargazer cards, but we are still making a lot of progression in here, guys. And again, looking at the diamonds, we have 12,000, which means we can do a couple more summons. Now, overall with the hero, again, we've started to really building her out. We only have her at Legendary Plus at this point, but it is going to be a slow build. And I actually just picked up another stone today, as you can see right there. I'm going to go ahead and build her out just like we're doing with the counterpart. Want to build both of them out because, again, synergy-wise, they work incredibly well together. Liberta is the one that I would absolutely build, which I did build first. Utility with him is much higher, but when it comes to the treasure scramble specifically, the top teams are running both of them together within a formation. Now let's get in. Let's do some summons in here, guys. And I also got a few stones. So out of the reset or utilizing within the barracks, I picked up 5 stones out of here. So I bought everything out of the barracks. As we know, I keep going through and recycling all my Legendary Plus heroes. So with the recycling, guys, we got 5 stones here. Fingers crossed, we can pick up a copy. And we got Crescio, so not too bad. We did get one that we are going to use in here. The rare stones, those are really not used for anything. Then unfortunately, we don't have any of the superb elites, but we have picked up a couple of our summons in here. Now, overall, guys, when it comes to the Maulers, they are the faction that I am sorely lacking when it comes to the building and development of the Maulers. They have been incredibly difficult to make progression in the tower. And that's exactly the same thing that I'm seeing is the tower progression, again, has been incredibly difficult. And I wanted to finish that one out so we could get a card. Here we go, guys. We have 34 cards. 1 or 2 copies in here would be absolutely phenomenal. That way we could actually take the hero up to Mythic. We could go ahead and unlock that signature item. Now with her, the signature item is huge. The signature item is absolutely what you want to build. That is going to give, of course, some really big buffs when it comes to the hero. She is working a little bit under not being completely built. She is still working pretty well, again, in the Treasure Scramble and a couple other places without having Lucilla fully built, still working not as well, but still fundamentally is working. So first one, we get a double, guys. Look at that luck. That is amazing. The first pull here, we get a double, which takes her right to Mythic. I know you guys are going to say that is absolute crazy luck, which it is. That is a double on pull number 1, guys. Wow, that is crazy. And we pulled another one. That is 3. That is 20 cards with 3 copies in here, guys. Wow, that is back-to-back pulls. That is 3 copies with 20 cards. That's incredible. I am shocked. I'm absolutely floored, guys. Still have a couple more pulls in here. And if we pull anything else, again, I'm going to be completely floored if we see another copy, guys, because that was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. So that gives us a couple more copies. You can see we have copies of Crescio in there. I'm going to build them out a little bit. And also, we finished out Aziz. That is right, guys. The original version of Aziz is done. Crossed off the list. We have him at 5 stars to join the rest of these heroes at 5 stars. And there we go, guys. There is Mythic. And we do have Mythic plus the 1 copy. So that gives us the signature item, which is what we wanted. So almost having her to Mythic plus is phenomenal. Now, Frampton, of course, we are only lacking 1 single copy with Frampton. Out of the Nightmare Corridor, Frampton is going to be at 5 stars as well. That is going to give us a couple of these heroes already at 5 stars. Same with the Celestials. We just need 1 more copy, I believe, of Taylene, or maybe 2 at this point. But we'll start building Ulna out of the Challenger store right now, because looking through the shop really quick, almost everybody is done, guys. So it's kind of crazy. We'll go ahead, we'll pop the quick buy in here. But looking down here, guys, the Labyrinth store, we have everyone built out. Now, I have been buying Emblems of Space. I stockpile these in case we do have a when we have a new celestial hero come. I already have 300 of these. Now, I do not use the red chest, or I try not to use the red chest when we're building out the celestial heroes, but with the Emblems of Space, I want to build them out of here. Then, of course, the Challenger store, guys, all top heroes are built. And recently they just added Olna in here, and they added Mortis in here. I'm probably going to build out Mortis a little bit, build out Olna a little bit, but overall, guys, the rest of these heroes are done. So if we can catch up and actually max both of these out to 5 stars, it's going to be stockpiling. Probably, I'm thinking the red chests in here. So every couple days we'll be able to pick up a couple more red chests. But like I said with the barracks, guys, we bought out all of these, and then we also did buy what this is 1,000 Twisted Essence over here, and I believe 100 right here. So as we continue to build these heroes out, guys, it is phenomenal. We're doing incredibly well. Let's hop over. Let's build her up a little bit. And finally, we get to the point of that signature item. Now, I've been choosing red chests out of here because, again, we know there is going to be an awakened hero that is going to be coming relatively soon, which means even with the build that we have right now, guys, we're going to have to build up, which we built out Liberta. We're going to build out Lucilla. And then we're going to have enough mats again to build out the next awakened hero that is coming. So again, looking here, guys, we have just been kind of stockpiling resources is what I've been working on. Once we get to the point of being able to build out Liberta, Lucilla, we'll build out the next hero that comes down the pipeline, but this gives us the signature item, guys. Now, again, this is one of the massive upgrades. When the domain is active, all allied heroes gain 5% more damage. That is huge. Damage is further boosted if allies' heroes' attack rating exceeds that of the enemies for a maximum of 10%. That is right, guys. That is just unlocking the signature item. Now, also remember is that when she dies, she does get resurrected, and she does get resurrected multiple times, which is very cool to see. And there we go. When the domain is active, all allied heroes deal 15% more damage, which is huge. Damage is further boosted if the allies' attack rating exceeds the enemies for a maximum of 30%, guys. Again, that is a really big boost that we have right here. Then, of course, we take it up a little bit higher. There we go. So when the domain is active, all allied heroes gain 20 magical pierce points and 20 physical pierce points. In addition, she takes 50% less damage with the new skill, which is where we wanted it, guys. But not only the 20, we're taking it right to a 30. And again, we saved up the red chest. We do have enough of these. And with building her out, remember, within the heroic ship, we are going to get some of our resources back, which is exactly why we wanted to. So normally to go from a plus 20 signature item to a plus 30 signature item, it is 300 red chests. However, out of the heroic ship, we do get a 25 red chest rebate. So meaning that these heroes are only costing 275 instead of that full 300 chests. So within the domain, Lucilla's silhouette will appear and use normal attacks to do damage equal to 100% of the attack rating to enemies. This effect can be triggered every 2.5 seconds. Now, overall, she doesn't do a lot of damage, so this doesn't have a really big purpose, but this is going to deal directly with the survivability because she's getting magic resistance in here, as well as more HP and more defense, which of course goes hand in hand with the rest of her skills and abilities, guys. So there is the plus 30 signature item. Again, just kind of absolutely shocked. I am absolutely shocked. And of course, when we look at damage maximization, this is the hero that I want to build, and this is the hero I want to build out first. Adding some more attack, adding some tenacity in there. Again, this is the focus. Crit damage amplification, absolutely. Dropping all of those on here to build up the tier 4. I'm still getting a little bit more furniture, which we can look to build a little bit more furniture out of there. But again, the heroic ship, this is going to give us more of a rebate within the advanced ship, guys, which means, boom, we get some free gear out of there. Almost got those. And then, of course, the avatar frame. But like I was saying, we get a 25 rebate rate here for our red chest because we did build her up a little bit. And I am still in shock, guys, that we got 3 copies. I was thinking 1, maybe 2 if we were really lucky. But we pulled 3, and that takes us to level 777. Again, we're going to save the diamonds. We're going to save everything else. Oaken. I believe I have what, 2 or 3 pulls, probably 3 pulls on here. Still looking again to maximize out Liberta. Liberta is the one we want. Ivan built up a little bit. A lot of heroes we want, including this Awakened version of Belinda, just building out a little bit more. But I'm hoping that we can pull some Mythic and maybe get lucky with a couple pieces here. There's one, which is for Mahira. Now that maxes out Mahira. Not a super high priority recommending. Oh no, that takes her to what? 7? Or no, it takes her to 9. I was going to say, I thought that maxed her out at 9. So she does have the 9 that maxes her out at 9. But like I was saying, which is kind of weird because it's not showing up red. I'm wondering if we have different furniture on her from when she was originally built. Where is she at? That is kind of interesting. We have a +1. That is why, guys, she has a +1. I can't even tell you how many probably years ago at this point that we leveled up or strengthened her furniture a little bit higher, but she is not to that 9 of 9 furniture. I was wondering why it came up a little bit different, and it came up red because we have her furniture strengthened. So we need one more piece. We need one more piece in here, guys. We have 2 more summons. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can pull a Mythic, and we do not. That's okay. We have 1 on the table. We have, what, 3 more to get another card. We have 1 on the table. Recycling this out is giving us 600, which isn't going to be anything. But again, looking at the heroes and looking at the utility rate here, I'm just going to go ahead and drop the card on here. This is my focus, is getting up to the 9 of 9. So getting Liberta up to that 9 of 9 furniture. That way we can have him fully maxed out. And yes, it is a him. Again, I know a lot of players have corrected me with the build, but it is a him. And then Lucilla, of course, is a girl. But there we go. We are 3 pieces of furniture shy, guys. And I believe we already got 1 for Lucilla as well. If I remember correctly, we do. And it's weird because we recycle and this piece wasn't disappearing either. I'm not sure the little kind of little bugs that were going on in there. And these ones, guys, I just choose whatever we have. I usually just choose the weapon in there. Don't have any more stones in there, but we still have 126 chests, which are awesome. I need 450 or 4,500 for the cores to build up Lucilla. And then, of course, the elemental shards, we need 3,750. We have enough of those to build out a couple heroes. And I wanted to build out Ivan a little bit higher. We already built out Trishia a little bit higher, which we did engrave. Guineas, I'm not going to, but I really want to build out right here with Naruko as well. I'm going to put Naruko with the +30 engraving again, with the Maulers being very, very tough. And I want to do the same with Ivan right here. If we add a star in here, I'm going to drop the +30 engraving on here. Then, of course, we have Lucilla to build out. And then we have the next hero that is coming with our Awakened Heroes, guys. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. That was absolutely crazy that we pulled those copies. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.